Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Factorio campaign with Bob's Mods with Angel Ores. I've been playing again for a little bit, I accidentally. So what did I do? I did finish the power upgrade, I set up a little bit of concrete manufacturing so we can start upgrading this path. I bricked up a few more areas, we still haven't started oil, I'm still avoiding doing like a lot of the major like things until actually, it's actually time. Got about nearly 100,000 of each of these ores stored up. Let's just go take a peek at power. It's not clean, it's not as nice as I'd like it really, but it's functional, and I think we're after this we're going to go on to like solar, and I don't know, maybe there's another method of processing available too. I'm not going to pick up these mining drills. I keep doing that, and then I'm always wondering like, why do I have 51? I only want to have 50 on me, one stack, you know, just waste my inventory space. So yeah, the pipes go kind of all over the place. It's a mess, but they're all connected up, and I did this little thing off to the side here to provide coal to the rest of the bus area. Okay, we're working on crafting speed research because reasons. It's basically the only couple sciences that are left that are red and green only. So it is that time. We have to go and get started on blue science. I did double also the number of science labs available and clean up a few more belts and areas and stuff like that. But outside of that, I didn't really do much, you know. Oh, also resource monitor, I set those up. We got about 3 hours until we need to go and establish our train network. So hopefully we have blue science well in order by then. Okay, so let's get started on blue science. Same ratio still applies, so we're going to want to have about 12 of these guys. Since we have 5 of the red. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Get our power connection in down here. Okay, so let's just start the process. We'll start feeding things in as we need them. I'm also going to keep on making power. Let's get rid of these little crabby poles. These other ones are just so much better, so bright, awesome. Look at that, it's like daytime right now. Look at the dark over there, and it's daytime. It's cool, so I like it. Okay, not gonna worry about beacons. We need 2 belts worth of input. We do hybrid belts on this. I've always done hybrid belts for science. I don't know why I'm like willing to do hybrid belts for science, but not willing to do hybrid belts for anything else. There's our 2 inputs, there's our output. The alien science pack mod that I'm using does not use science packs to make the purple science packs, so we don't have to worry about like bussing around the science packs at all. We'll have to make other things that are worse. Let's see if we can actually. I think I remember seeing the purple science packs in the thing now. They come from alien artifacts, or they come from small alien artifacts. Make alien artifacts. There is a recipe somewhere else as well. Or rather, there will be? I'm not sure. Right here, I think. Alternate alien artifact creation. It's going to require, wait, this requires alien science pack, so it can't be that one. It's got to be regular alien science pack creation. Right, it's going to take flying robot frames, electronic logic boards, stack filter inserters, and explosive rockets to make alien science packs. So we'll have to make all those things and get them bust. This alternative one, that's weird. Alternative alien artifact creation. So I guess you can take alien science packs and reverse them back into alien artifacts. That's kind of weird. Anyway, that's what it's going to take. So we have 2 of these components easily done. We have sulfur. What's it called again? Sulfur dioxide? Sulfuric acid. We have sulfuric acid, so we can make batteries if we get plastic, but it's time to do oil. Let's start off by just getting the steel up where it needs to be. I'd like to extend this area. Look at this. The base is so, like, spacious now that I kind of, every time I try to even run anywhere, I feel like I should have my car. We're slowly making a little bit of concrete here. I'm going to continue to extend this path with the concrete. So that I have my visual indicator of where the, where I'm allowed to build the bus. But then down here, let's just do this cautiously here. Crap. Belts are pulling me around a little bit. Darn it. Alright. I just like having slightly faster movement speed. Basically is the only reason I do that. Okay, bum bum ba-dum. We don't want it to feed directly in, we want it to go one off. And for now, we'll just run the steel straight up. I find it a lot easier to do this. And then when we need to make it go underground, we'll figure that out then. Okay, the filter inserters, we're not making right now. Having 20 science labs is consuming all of the production of these guys right now, so I think that that's probably fine. So, let's go ahead and make some filter inserters over here. Right about here would be fine. Go in reverse order, put the filter inserters at the bottom. Followed by the blue. And you know what, I always do this, but I'm gonna change my mind as I'm working on it. We're going to leave a space in between for storage. And normally, you know what? In vanilla, you definitely need to leave that space, but we don't really need to do that with Bob's mods and the adjustable inserters. I could just put them right next to each other and do something really squirrely, like have an inserter here that puts into a chest right there or something, but nah, I'm used to doing it this way, so let's just do it this way. Okay, and these things are going to go into a chest, but then they're going to come out, and then they're going to go over to here. Be better than to do this. Instead. How are we doing on raw material? Could use some gears, doing okay on steel. Circuits are kind of okay. Let's grab a little bit of steel, a little bit of stuff. Grab all the gears. Copper's fine. We'll grab like a little bit of copper, a little bit of iron. Tons of belt. Don't really need the coal. Regular chests I don't even have on my belt anymore. I replaced them with the silos. Because I don't know. I think that's probably a mistake actually. Let's put the sapphirite silos here. And regular chests here. I still do occasionally want the tiny chests. But let's only autocraft up to like 10. Okay, you need a big old belt full of circuitry, regular circuits, and blue circuits. These will be the blue circuits. You consume 4 per half second, so you kind of... Well, with stack inserter bonus, I think 2 inserters will be sufficient. 1 would not be, but 2 should be fine. So that's 2 for you. Let's grab the blues. And we'll do our splitter here. Although that's not strictly necessary until we actually need to extend the bus. So that's that guy. That's that feed there. Let's restrict these chests down to 100 of each. You need iron. You also need basic electronic boards. Only 1. And then iron, and then this is going to have to be the regular basic circuit boards, which we could do a hybrid belt on, but yeah, I suppose we might as well. Although, the thing with hybrid belts, you know, they cause uneven drain on the one lane of the bus. One lane of a belt. But with hacked inserters, I guess that's okay. Since we're bringing iron up anyway, we'll just make some gears locally instead of bringing them up. One inserter, or one lab making them is always sufficient. So this is just iron then. We can actually just go down to here, have you grab kind of squirrely like, grab from there, output to there. You'll grab the iron, and then you'll grab the iron and circuits. So an iron and circuit hybrid line, please. Okay, that'll take care of that, and let's clear out half of this belt so that we can actually use it for its purpose. Look how slow we are on that desert, my goodness. Okay, 2 done. Next up is batteries and the electronic circuit boards. Now, the electronic circuit boards are going to be slightly trickier. This thing, let's just make sure this thing does kick in action before we walk away. I'd like to get some of these things into the chest and stuff. Okay, so the trickiest one is definitely the electronic logic boards. Or, sorry, electronic circuit boards, because now we've got to make circuit boards, which requires the phenolic boards, tin plates. We've got copper and tin. Phenolic boards come from just wood and resin. Okay, so that's easy. We can go make a line of that, bring that up right now, get that on the bus. Let's get that taken care of. Let's take the car. It's a long way. You are working-ish. You need iron. See, that's why we had to check. All right, let's leave. So here, we just need some wooden boards and the resin, and we can run another line up that way. Okay, phenolic board production is circuit related, so I think we can use the faster guys here. Yes, can we? Yeah, we can. Okay. Take the wood in with the resin in. We got wood here. We got the resin already being made there. One of you guys making phenolic boards from wood and resin. You need 1 wood per half second with a crafting speed of 1. I think this is going to be the same ratio as these guys, isn't it? It's one old, slower assembly machine to 1. So if you were making wood for us, you're going to craft 2 bits of wood every half second at 0.5 crafting speed is 2 per second. And you consume 2 wood per second. So yeah, it's 1-to-1 ratio. So I think we'll do a similar, we'll mirror this setup then for phenolic boards. But we'll have to bring over some resin. Alright, so that could be the phenolic boards then, if we get some resin over there. And it looks like we need a little bit more power out there. Okay, we run resin probably... I can just run it down this way. It's our resin input. Grab the resin from this line. Honestly, I don't care that much. I just want it to work. fixing it and making it look pretty is something that I'll do when I'm, you know, playing when I'm not supposed to. Alright, phenolic boards are done. Next up, we need to take those phenolic boards, mix them with copper plate, tin plate, and then this ferric chloride solution to get the circuit boards. We've already got basic electronic components on the bus. We've got solder on the bus. Transistors are plastic, so gotta get the oil industry started up. We've already got tinned copper wire. And the silicon wafers, I can't remember, was I running those on the bus? I think we were using those for something. To make, okay, so we were doing the silicon plates. No, I can't possibly be doing that yet. I don't think I'm not using those yet. I'm thinking of a different map that I played. Why does that look so weird? It's just a shadow. Huh. Alright, well. Let's run these boards up first. The resin, I was only running the resin up for what reason? Mix it to make the solder. So I wonder if maybe it would make more sense to bring this stuff down, make the solder down there, and not run the resin all the way up. But it's already up here, so let's just not worry about it. These are the phenolic boards. They can run adjacent to the steel for now. Everything's just for now, you know, it's just temporary. I think I left my car behind down there, didn't I? Shoot. Okay, ferric chloride solution. So we need to take hydrogen chloride with iron ore. Hydrogen chloride. We're going to take chlorine and hydrogen, mix it together in a chemical plant. Chlorine, okay, we know we already have hydrogen, we've been venting it. And then the chlorine, we're going to get from, chlorine we get from where? I think it's saltwater electrolysis, if I remember correctly. Yes, saltwater electrolysis will give us some little bits of white stuff, more hydrogen and chlorine. So rather than try to bring that other hydrogen over here, I think we'll just do a new setup for saltwater electrolysis. Saltwater electrolysis is where we're going to take the salt. We get the salt from just throwing some water into a chemical furnace with some fuel. Do we have any ability to make electric stuff? Not until we get electronic circuit boards can we make the better furnaces that don't require us to have fuel on hand. Okay, well let's grab some water. We already have water nearby, and I brought it over to make the concrete. Milk board production has shut down because there's no wood. There's no wood because... probably just because we've been consuming it all. The resin has been consumed a bit to move the belts around and stuff. I have some in my inventory. Might possibly be time to up the overall wood production, considering that I am kind of going nuts with trying to make more circuitry. We'll see. Also, we know we have to do oil. How many pumps? We have 3 oil wells nearby. I've been moving the radar around a little bit. It's been scanning quite a large area. Let's get 3 pump jack Mark IIs. Every now and then I just like to shoot the trees as I walk by, clean out the area a bit since we don't have any robots to do it. But we will eventually. Hard to believe I'm already 13 hours into this map and I still don't have blue science or robots. But hey, there was a bit of a learning curve with Angel's Ores. And then you got to keep going back and forth between that and all the complications of Bob's mods. So, all right. We're working on ferric chloride solution, which is where we're going to do saltwater electrolysis. Let's just use our own pump. We're going to have our own isolated pump down here for this. We're going to need some coal down here to power the chemical furnaces. I think 1 is probably all we need. Let's just see how 1 fares. If we need increased production, we'll go from there. It'd be nice if I could make it in a way that it's, like, expandable, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. That's more concrete. Okay, I want a chemical furnace. We need the water for a couple things. Let's just go, like, right here. Right on next to it. You're going to make salt. You're going to have a chest feeding you everything you could use. Which is just going to be whatever coal we have on hand at the moment. Actually, never mind, I can reach coal. Let's just fill this chest up with tons of coal, that way I never have to worry about it. Okay, so you've got fuel, you're going to make salt. Now that we have the salt, we can do the saltwater electrolysis. Just going to take regular water in and plus the salt. So, when we go vertically, we'll have you pull the salt out here onto a belt, which will go vertical north. We'll have the electrolyzers go north every other. We should try to line them up with the water. Go, say 4 to start with, saltwater electrolysis. That lines up with the water, and we will connect the water in on every other pipe. No real reason to make it go underground, but there's also no real reason to make it stay above ground, so might as well, right? Okay, now all you need is your salt input, which means I kind of like this salt to be here. Let's have you do that. I'm not going to store salt. No reason for that. There's your salt ins. We're going to have some outputs to take care of. We'll have chlorine and hydrogen. The hydrogen, I mean, let's just take one little quick look here at the solid fuel recipe. We make solid fuel from hydrogen. Unlike before where it used to just be pure hydrogen, now you do have to mix it with coal. But you're taking a single unit of coal, which has a fuel value of 8, and you're mixing it with hydrogen, which is basically free, and you're turning you're tripling the value of the coal for fuel purposes. But sending solid fuel down the bus is not something I'm really too interested in. I think we will take this hydrogen and just spend it to make solid fuel. Cool if we could create or math out like a self-sustaining system where the energy spent in the machines is less than the increase in fuel value from the coal. You still need coal, right? That's the big change. You used to basically you could do that and you'd run out of the need for coal, but now you can't really do that. Okay, you guys are all going to reach from the machine itself. Why are you not updating? There we go. You're gonna grab the one output here, which is this other stuff. And that stuff, I always forget. There's some purpose to it, I just don't remember what it is right now. We'll store it. Okay, cool. I have to take a break here, but in the next episode we will continue to work on this blue science thing and go from there. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.